Right, everyone. We have a special guest with us. Hello.
Do we? Where are they?
Callum, you're back.
I am. I'm back.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Anything to tell us?
I have a baby.
You have a baby.
Yep.
Has it been alright?
Yeah, it's been good. Mad, but yeah.
Well, on behalf of us all, get in the comments, give Callum some love, please, people. Oh no, we've got people here. We've got people coming. Look at this big oaf. Look at this. Watch this.
Big
a big white yeti is going to come around the corner any moment. Oh
Yeah,
yes.
boy.
How are you?
Good, Joe.
Yeah, you looking forward to today?
Certainly tell.
Are you alright?
You good?
Yeah, yeah.
Good to see you, mate.
So
Alright?
yeah, good, thanks, brother. So we are out today. We're doing a Wingfest sort of press day in Bristol, promoting Wingfest Bristol. So we've got the Wingfest crew. Glyn, Nick, Rich is coming, I think.
He is.
Coming in now.
Yeah.
We're out in the Forged Irish Stout tour bus. Nick looks like he's bringing children. There's
I'm
children
going to sit
walking.
up front with you, Tel. Do you mind?
No problem, mate.
Hello, mate. How are you?
Yep.
You excited?
Am I? Yes.
Again.
He is. Yes,
You good,
Cal.
yeah?
Yeah, how are you, mate?
Do you know the format for today? Do you know what we're up to?
Good living. Brewery tour.
Brewery tour.
Tiny Rebel Brewery tour.
Tiny Rebel, official Wingfest sponsor.
Tiny Rebel Brewery tour. And then some form of press eating scenario in the afternoon.
It's an evening, right?
Afternoon, evening. Hello, mate. How are you?
I'm alright. And
Tel.
you?
So
Big Tel.
that's it, bro. That's what we've got going on today.
Yeah.
Nice to see Callum back, isn't it?
It is.
Is
In
that
full
a
swing.
baby?
He looks well for it as well.
Yeah. He's got bags on you guys.
Cheers.
So that's it. Where's Rich?
He's just gathering some Pringles and other assortment of goods.
Yeah.
Is he bringing snacks?
Walkers, Lucasades, just
Wow.
snacks.
Wow.
Snacks for the journey.
It's like a school trip. Can we go through the snacks? Come
Yeah, go on then.
on. You do it. Come on.
Snack watch.
He's got Lucas and Pringles.
Do the old drink watch, yeah.
Pretty happy with the crisp selection though.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Little clobber.
Rich, I would describe you as a crisp connoisseur.
I do enjoy a crisp. It's key. It holds a lot of things together. A good crisp.
Mate, crisp watch.
I just got to put the bins back in. They're on the road. 1 second. It's all glamour, isn't it? It's glamour.
Don't you ever want to do that for you in Chorleywood? Is there not people that do that? Sort of like slaves?
But
Bin slaves?
you can't say that.
No, I don't mean...
Could be anyone.
No, like...
Mate.
Should we keep that in?
Yeah.
I didn't mean it like that. I mean, like, do they not
They're
each
called
other
maids.
like a
Get cancelled. It's called home help or something.
home help? Yeah.
Housekeepers.
Help.
Like a, like a housekeeper or some sort of something that's gonna...
Not a slave.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
Right. Very quickly. I'll just nothing too mental. Selection of 2 flavours of Lucasade.
Yeah,
For the
strong.
hungover boys.
Because a couple of lads I know were burning the candle yesterday, but also it's just
Only at one end.
It's just a general go-to.
Yeah.
So a selection of the red and the yellow, depending on what you feel like, and then
Breathe, Rich.
The energy, I'm he's recharging me.
I've not seen these before.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, they're
The Burger King Doritos.
We've had them in London for ages.
What?
These are older, mate.
Yeah. I've never had them. No.
They're very good.
And then just strong. I've a huge prawn cocktail flan.
yeah, he is.
Ooh, kinky.
Can't do that either. 2023,
And then,
come on.
so there we go. And then there's a couple other things there I'm not going to share, but because it's different. Well, I mean, I've got some sherbet lemons in there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Or when you get to a certain sherbet lemon,
Yeah, they...
you're
And
done.
then apple,
Health.
and that's it really.
No chocolate.
It was just a very quick buy. I was just
No, the Pringles, that will get us to at least
yeah,
M25.
yeah, exactly. Right, say no more.
Right, there we go. Now, I suppose, Rich, you could probably talk to Callum about what we're actually doing today.
Hi, Callum.
Hello.
By the way, mate, congratulations.
Yes.
Thank you,
Oh,
sir.
I
Thank
haven't
you.
seen you, mate,
Wow.
for a long time. Congratulations
Yeah,
on
it's been a while.
the addition,
Thank
baby
you.
Callum. What are we doing today? So, we are going to Bristol for the Bristol Wingfest Press Day. We've stepped it up from a press evening, we're doing a press day. What that means is a nice excuse for the wing tasting team, the wing family, the wing gang to get together, go and drink some wonderful beer at Tiny Rebel. We're going to go visit their brewery, get a tour of the brewery together, drink some beer. They've also got a really good bar where they serve ribs, wings, burgers, you name it,
at the,
at the brewery. So we'll be able to also, one, eat their wings, but two, you can
Do a
review on any of their food. I imagine it's going to be pretty good. They know what they're doing out there. We're picking up a few people in Bristol along the way, a couple of Bristol bloggers, content creators, wing fanatics. So there'll be a gang of us basically. And then we're going to head back into Bristol to a place called Burger Theory, where they do an all-you-can-eat wings on Wednesday night, and we've got 20 or so press coming down to meet us, meet you, chat about this year's Wing Fest, and we're also going to give them a taste of the lava wing sauce. So anybody there who's brave enough to give the lava wing sauce a go and then write about it, or blog about it, or whatever, tweet about it, it's there for them to do. We will obviously advise them it's very hot, but hopefully some of them will take it up.
It's okay.
It's okay, yeah.
Just show them the video of Lee from London. You know, old drama-filled Lee.
I think that's enough to put anyone off, but then apparently not, because people did it again this weekend in Manchester.
3 hours later.
Tiny Rebel.
Right. Nice to be here. Had a lot of talk at the brewery.
Visitor parking, there you go. Hi, that's me. Nice seeing you, all right?
Richard.
Yes, very nice. Right, lads, come on over. So what are we looking forward to today?
Wings.
Yeah, seeing how it's made, and then drinking loads of it.
Are you really excited though, or do you just want to get drunk later?
No, you know what? I'm quite interested in the fermentation process.
I'm not so interested
No,
in
I
fermentation.
don't really care.
No, me neither.
I just like the taste of it.
Look, listen, all I know is it's a great beer.
Yeah.
It's supporting Wingfest. Are you genuinely interested to see how it's made?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah, definitely. 100%. Oh, yeah. No, I am. Yeah.
Why are you kicking me under the...
What do you mean?
Glenn said he's super interested as well. Nick on the throat, Nick on the grass, and Nick, he said he's not, he just wants to get past it.
I'm just going to get Stephen.
No, this is nice thing to see. Nice thing to look at though, Rich. This is an impressive space.
Yeah, it's cool. Legendary, actually. This goes...
Oh, he's in already.
It's all right. It's sort of like a little bit of a shandy. Go on, have a bang on that. Limey.
That is delicious.
Yeah. Yeah, that's mate. Want to have a bang on that?
Yeah, go on in.
Yeah, have a little go.
Go on,
mate.
Callum.
Yeah, get it up, your boy.
We need to get Oscar
No,
out
it's
here,
not.
don't
That's all right,
good,
isn't it?
yeah.
That's okay.
What one's that?
It's got the cow seal of approval.
That is key lime lager. It's
Nice.
all right, that is, mate. That's all right.
What are you having tequila?
we? I love tequila. You need to just wet the whistle a
I'm
little
not
bit.
gonna drink
Literally
today.
10 minutes, guys, about not getting too drunk. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Jess said before we
What I
left.
like is your willpower.
Oh, it's really good.
I love it.
Jess said before we left, are you going to drink today? I was like, no, we've got no reason to drink. We're going to Belfast in
You
the morning.
just gave yourself a speech as well.
I did. Tequila. I haven't even had a beer. Cheers, boys.
Lovely. I'll put it in your chest.
Yes, it's Boss Finesse. I'm here with the Wingfest gang. Matt, Pugs, let's have it. Let's get some fried chicken or go sing a couple beers, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, people, it's the Grubmeister, aka Getting Grubby, and you heard it here first. Wingfest Tiny Rebel, we're having it. Beer, chicken, wallop.
A couple of things to report. That is delicious.
What have you gone with?
Your one, the key lime.
Is it crisp?
That is like fruity, but really fresh. It's wicked. So with these events, it's great to get some friends together. We've got Oscar and Joe, the Bristolian foodies here as well, other local pages, faces in the scene. These guys are killing it. Oscar's branching out outside of Bristol a little bit. He's got the city locked off, and these guys do a great job. So we're here promoting Bringfest, no shot, Wingfest, Bristol. It should be a wicked day. Just need to keep Nick off the beers.
Doing well.
How did you get on on your food tour with us? It was a good day,
I
wasn't it?
really enjoyed it, mate. It's
good. That's
I
a
really
good food,
enjoyed
didn't we?
I'm looking forward to seeing it back.
Yeah, we're by the time this goes out, I think you'd have already been out. So
Well, he was missed, wasn't he?
yeah, he was missed.
He even got asked after, didn't he? In that in the fish and chip shop.
But breaking news that you did actually, yeah, quite heavily. Breaking news is that when Dan joins us for the behind the scenes stuff, Callum will be feature more.
Nice.
And what we all know that Callum's got a great opinion on food. He's quite a funny guy as well when he wants to be.
He's
So
got an
When he wants to,
appalling choice in football team.
Yeah.
I think we should spin this round.
it is quite a bad shirt. Can I take it? Callum?
It's not a bad.
No, I'm a Man United fan. But that's a.
It's the worst
Were you
shirt.
saying that's a good shirt?
I like this shirt.
Oh yeah.
I actually didn't buy it. It was a birthday. Talk to me about it.
It's a great shirt, great team.
No, it really
Look, it's-
isn't.
What?
Shirt watch. Terrible.
So we're going to try and do our YouTube a little bit more like this, more behind the scenes, it's catching us out and about,
Having a beer.
just talking with our friends, our wider family. If you're enjoying it, let us know. Get in the comments like, this is your time to vote. Callum thinks we should carry on putting reviews on there as well, which I've got to agree for the better places. I'd love to see the full-blown, high-depth review. But this as well is going to be something we're going to be pushing forward. You're going to be a co-host, Callum.
Yeah, I was going to say, can I come?
Yeah, you'll be
Come back
featuring
and do
heavily,
it.
bro. When Dan starts in a couple of weeks' time, so look forward to it. Should be a good day though. Wingfest is a huge part of our page. You guys absolutely love it, so getting invited on days like this, really, really important. What would you recommend? I reckon.
Roscoe, what do you want to recommend, mate, for something that's like one of the signature stuff that we do?
Yeah, that's exactly what we want.
Yeah, so stuff that you're going to remember. So
I'd say the wings definitely.
What ones?
Either definitely the Stay Puffed or the key lime hot sauce.
Let's get both of those.
Get both of those.
I definitely try whatever burger takes your fancy.
Beef short rib and the baby back ribs, please.
Tokyo Nights is when I try it, and then I try a meat one, beef one as well. The Tokyo Nights is wicked.
Any
What is that?
allergies?
Cats.
Cat, oh, there you go. Boneless or bone
Bone in,
in? Bone in, yeah.
please. You really should never be ordering boneless wings. What do you think, Alan?
Boneless wings?
Breast. Yeah, it's a breast.
If you're a nonce, yeah. You might as well get chicken nuggets.
Callum's back.
Just get nuggets.
Don't call them wings, call them chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
We'll go one burger, I reckon.
Yeah, which burger are you thinking about?
What one's the best?
Well, yeah, definitely the Tokyo Nights. It's fresh. It's good.
Go on then, Tokyo Nights.
Yeah, Tokyo Nights.
And
Jesus.
wow, this menu looks really good, guys.
Doritos and everything. Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
Short rib nuggets. Woo.
They're good as well.
What's that?
They're good as well. The short rib nuggets.
Go on then.
And the spring rolls as well. They're good too.
Short rib nuggets, please.
Yeah.
So you got short rib and short rib nuggets.
Spring rolls.
Spring rolls.
And one portion of fries. We're not, we're on a diet. We can't have too many fries.
Which fries?
3 cheese. Let's do that.
3 cheese. Nice, man.
So we've got loads of stuff. Is that a big portion of fries?
Do you a big portion of fries?
Yeah, big portion of fries. Yeah, thanks.
That's a lot of stuff.
A few moments later.
Nick, he's a home brewer, so he's really keen on the nuts and bolts.
My milk bottle process
Yeah.
probably doesn't match this.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say absolutely doesn't match this.
Have you got a moonshine section?
I was hoping that it did.
Everyone's like
He was growing his own in prison, but we won't go into that, making
Moonshine.
Yeah, moonshine.
it's a family favourite.
Yeah.
It's a London favourite.
Yeah.
He's on daily list, so it should be a lot of fun.
That's fine. I won't ask for that.
Let's go.
All right. Have you heard of the Islington slasher?
I have, but I thought it was a toilet thing.
It was. That was the venue.
Call him Nick the Blade. Smells like a farm, doesn't it? Smells like crop. Smells like animal dung.
Crop dusting. I always start in this bit because it's got the worst social media thing according to Charlie, but this is where everyone keeps their shit. There you go, the shit. Good functional shit. Now behind you, you've got some good side, not the pretty side. Each one of them contains about 27 tonnes of barley.
Rich like he's doing the thing with it. Stand together.
Yeah.
Stand together.
He's like the shit kid at school that sits as a bully where he's like, yeah.
Finally found a friend.
Sports.
Nodding away like church.
Assistant two, the regional manager.
Okay, so behind us got silos, 27 tonnes in each one of them.
Carry on.
Right, so each one of those has got barley in there, 27 tonnes. That'll last us about a week at the moment. So rough maths, about a tonne of barley makes about 1 brew of grain, 1 brew for us. 1 brew is about 5,000 litres, about 10,000 pints. So each barley cone, barley seed, has got enough power stored in sort of starch to produce a grain until it can start photosynthesising. which is a familiar yeast user, around about 9 inches or so of plant growth. All we do is we take that starch, convert it into sugar, feed yeast with it, and yeast produces alcohol. And that's brewing in a nutshell. We then flavour it with hops for various different reasons, and that hasn't changed for the last 7,000 years. That's all it is. We just feed different bits of yeast from different bits of barley to make different flavours, and that's it. And the reason we do that, by and large, historically, is so that you can transport safely fluid that's drinkable, so that it's got an alcohol content, it's got low pH, it's got carbon dioxide, no bacteria can grow in it, so you've got a safe drink that you can carry around with you. That's historically why we did it. Now we do it because, well, drinking is fun and somewhat essential for the part of day to day. So over and over again, we'll take each one of these seeds and crush them. Okay? Just for a mill, 2-roller disc mill, nothing too complicated, it's nice and agricultural. All of this brewery is built very unsophisticatedly when you go to some other bigger breweries. We put a lot of beer out for the size of our plant. All this will do is start cracking that open. We'll then start converting the sugars. Do you want to take another one? Because you can put it in your mouth. Yeah, you go. Yeah, no, just in that. Oh,
Sorry,
well done, thanks. If you bite into barley seed, you see a sort of white, hard, certainly bright. Yeah, just see it. Yep.
Am I eating a bit?
Yeah, carry on. But if you can,
delicious.
soak the white sort of gooey bit
Big
in
flavour.
saliva. The saliva contains the same enzymes that the process needs to require. What it does is starts converting that starch into really sugars. It starts to make it a bit sweeter, a bit maltier.
Yeah.
You probably don't, you disagree with me, but
No,
thank you.
actually it is.
It tastes like an origin product. You feel like you can build on the flavour. It's amazing. Starter box. What was that?
In a nutshell.
First, taste it.
So yeah, sweetness,
Starter block
malty,
product.
salt,
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
yeah.
ready. Yeah.
and that's all that you do. We're taking that sugar and we're converting into it. So pretty much, if you go back to sort of Mesopotamian or Meccan societies, making chocolate.
And the more you roast it, the darker it gets.
Exactly that one there, but so we just got some dark malts just down here. So you're starting to blend into different ones. You can also do it at different temperatures, different times, different kilning enzymes.
Toast.
Yeah, you can try some if you want.
Yes, please.
Ed?
This was great stuff. This is really, actually, I know Nick's the home brewer.
Yeah.
The shed specialist, but it's all the same stuff though, right? You must-
Sheds are up.
There you go. I've got
Oh, sorry.
So this is just been
Sorry,
roasted.
this.
This is roasted. So at the
There you
moment,
go.
the
Same stuff,
brewery
roasted.
has access to about 130 different types of malt.
And she goes.
Yeah.
Can I just stand one just a little bit warm?
A lot more harsh.
Any questions? Very hard.
Full of flavour though.
You'd use it in proportion of about 5%.
Now it's not I wish I didn't have the whole mouthful.
So once you've gone through the malting and cracking process, it's turned into grist. We've got a twin stream brew house. We've got 2 whole brew houses here. Grist case 1, grist case 2. From there, it's converted into the mash tuns. That's the same process we just went through. So you're just adding water at particular sort of concentrations at specific temperatures to start extracting those sugars in specific ways. For making a lager, we use a low temperature, makes the beer really fermentable. For using a stout, we use a slightly higher temperature, makes the beer less fermentable, but it's a lot sweeter at the end of it. Lagers you want dry, stouts you want sweeter. That's a rough maths, and then there's a load of water concentration where we talk about it, we can talk about that. The process comes in, it's sitting in the hoppers, it's then converted into the mash tuns. That process takes about 3 to 4 hours. The whole process uses around about 4,000 litres in the reshing and mashing process, and then another 1,000 litres for the sparge. It's cooked up into the copper where it's boiled, and that's where we start doing the second layer of flavours. So the first lot, obviously your malts, second lot, hops. Don't eat it. And you can do it, it's edible, but I really wouldn't recommend it. Best way to do it, break them up so it starts to get a little bit sticky in your hands, so you start to feel the oils coming out of them. Rub them around. And it's fun. Then a cannabidiol genius includes hemp, marijuana. This hasn't got THC as an alkaloid. No way. Yeah, same family. You ever try a Peroni and it's a bit like skunky? Yeah. There's a reason for that. The reason for that is they're still using quite a large concentration of real hops rather than processed hops. This is obviously slightly processed, but it's still a hop plant. And then when light hits the bottle over time, or it gets pasteurised, it'll start to have something called photocleavage, and it produces a particle called 2,3-mercaptan. I know that's really dull, but it's skunky and it will knock you out. So in the olden days, you used to put hops under your pillow for exactly the same reason. It's a soporific, which is part of the cannabidiol genus. It also contains a lot of hard acids and hard oils that we're using to then flavour. And the biggest change that happened in brewing, whether you want to call it craft or new or whatever bollocks it is, hazy, hoppy beers really is what we're talking about when we talk about that. The biggest change for that was stopping to use whole hop cones and starting to use pellets. It came out of big breweries, AB InBev, all of the bigger sort of guys, because they don't want to pay to ship plants from Germany over to sort of Mega. They want to get it as raw as possible, so they started moving it in pellets. And what we soon realised is that you could use that rather than just in the hot side of the process, you could use it in the cold side as well, because they were sterile. So you're not introducing as much issues in there. By using it in the cold side of the process, you're not heating up, you're not getting rid of a load of oils, the stuff you're spending on your hands, you're trying to keep that in the beer. And that's where that sort of revolution came from. That, and of course America figuring out how to grow hops really, really well. Whether you like them or hate them, they do things really, really well when they put industry behind it. So these two things really bred the craft industry, whatever that's supposed to be. Brewing itself hasn't changed too much, but that hoppier, fresher, using hops different ways, getting that sort of IPA feel into it, that's really where it sort of came from, that process. We had them in the copper, and we had them in the whirlpool, and we had them in the fermenter. So we've got 3 different stages of hopping that we can bring up to. So we can bring everything from sort of a classic lager, Pilsner, Czech Pilsner sort of style, right the way up to those, you know, double imperial, DDH, Neepers, where the series of letters they want to name it after the next 2 drinks. It's nothing really changed, it's just how many different hopping fusions you've got. Alright guys, so obviously conditioning takes around about 14 days. So on average, from the day we start with day we mash in, it's 15 days until we pack out. Sometimes 20 depending on recipe, 22 or 3 for lagers, but everything sort of sits in these tank farms here. No filtration, no pasteurisation, no impact stabilisation. We have got a centrifuge to clear up some of the larger bits and pieces the guys are just running through today. And then after that, up into the packaging tanks, and then through to canning, and cask racking. That's it. That is brewing. Right, done. Right.
Big old cylinder that, innit, I suppose.
You love big cylinders, don't you?
Don't we all?
Some people.
Comes back, the innuendos.
Yep, here we go.
Rich, how much do you love a big cylinder?
Depends where it is.
What orifice?
Yeah. Oh,
Whoa,
whoa, whoa. Review just done. If you want to see it, hopefully by now it should be up on our socials.
Gravy.
This is the aftermath.
What?
Really good. Really, really good.
Stunning.
Just like, obviously, where does it sit? Pub scale is what I said in the review. This for me is great. These initial wings we had here were great. Yep. They were too spicy for me. I think if they'd have nailed that buffalo, it could have been even higher for me. But
the rib setup here is their rib game is incredibly strong.
Well, you guys can't stop, so
that's a sign of a good food, right? Obviously we're hungry.
I think if you're from a smaller town outside of a city and you've got this on your back doorstep, like Newport, you're lucky. This is really good. This is really, really good.
Look, the food is not even their thing, right? It's a brewery. So to get people here drinking their beer, they've obviously had to put food on, and they've done a cracking job. That's the ultimate place for them, really, to cut some corners if they wanted to. Put on some mediocre burgers, some frozen shit like most pubs do. They've not done that.
No.
This is definitely food that's been put together with a bit of care and attention, probably far and above that, which for me, that's why it got that good score.
Tell you what as well.
That fair? What's that one?
100%. It's
This is
Wednesday.
the ultimate place for
Wednesday lunchtime. We're in the middle of nowhere. And it's full.
literally
You know what I mean?
industrial estate, Glenn, isn't it?
Well, fair play to them.
Yeah, I've done it all well.
This is the exact place that would, should and could cut corners, and they just haven't done it. So mad respect to Tiny Rebel.
Even the coleslaw, which is like an absolute
Big
side dish to what's going on here.
Smashed it.
Amazing.
This to fill off the bone, isn't it? As well.
I mean, look, it is. You can't even pick a bone up. If you try. If you try, I
Down,
can't.
Johnny, the bloody dome up.
Nick loves picking up bones.
Yeah.
Big ones, big stiff ones.
Could another 3 portions of them loaded fries.
I think that was a 4 cheese.
Like I said before, I love a loaded fry. Don't I?
I'll pan my big
I
time.
love a loaded fry.
Poutine
That,
Marshall.
with the gravy. That was flawless, mate. I got it all over.
I would have been in the 9s, which is the buffalo sauce tad on the spicy, less buffalo-y for me. The wing itself is fantastic.
Yeah,
But that's
nothing wrong with your score whatsoever.
No, I'm 8.9. Cool, you go to an 8.9 every day of the week, wouldn't you?
I'll tell you
And be happy.
Like that's the difference in taste.
Of course it
Which is why so many people have different opinions at Wingfest. I f***ing really rate that.
But
I really rate
you're a hot sauce man, like big time.
The sweat would suggest you are right.
That was not the ideal thing to put in your mouth second, Like me, they got me straight away.
Steady.
But what a great start, lads, right? And it's
incredible.
also great for Rich. We're here to promote Wingfest. His sponsor, their friends on a commercial. And for us today, we've had a great little tour of the brewery. Now we're eating some good food as well.
He's never eaten here. Rich is never eaten here, is he? So that was all like genuine. He was loving what they were making. All of it is.
I ain't got a bad word to say about it. Good honest food.
Yeah, really.
Nice.
Well presented.
Got the apple that.
Everything.
What are you saying, people? Would you come here? Did you know about it? Let us know. That was good, wasn't it, mate?
That was really good.
No, I was just saying. I said it on camera. That's not what you'd expect from this sort of place, is it?
So Mo just asked me what surprised you the most about the menu, and I've got to be honest, it was the short rib. I wasn't expecting it to be on there, and it was also a really good short rib. I think we made a thing about it in the review, the way it just fell apart, the flavour to it.
Slow cooked meat, so labour intensive that a lot of people just don't offer it, or they buy the packet stuff that's been or pre-cooked or something.
Yep.
That's the easy route. That's all done in house. It's amazing.
You've also got a really
it's a statement of intent, right?
Yeah, because you've got to believe in it because it is so labour intensive. So you know it's got to sell. But the reason it's going to sell is if it's good. So if you put the effort in, you put the love in, you produce something as good as that, people are going to buy it. But I think the other thing we were just saying, all these lovely barbecued foods that they spend a lot of time and love. You can't beat loaded fries. Just loaded fries.
We said the 4 cheese loaded fries that did not touch the sides.
4 cheese loaded fries bathed in gravy. It's delicious.
Obviously, for you, first time you've been to the Tiny Rebel Brewery, huge sponsor, huge partner of Wingfest.
Partners, yeah.
Nice to see the operation.
Yeah, amazing to see the oration. I'm always a big fan of a brewery tour. I mean,
Who isn't?
I know you were loving it. I think, we're obviously here as their beer partners, so, reviewing the food was an added bonus. And we're not just saying this because they are our beer partners. That food was boss, and if you've got this on your doorstep, you are lucky. You're lucky. I'd love to have this in...
That lager there as well, that 313.
Sure.
That's a terrific lager. That is your.
We got that's one of the popular
lager.
canned lagers.
I'm not sure if you can get this stuff in supermarkets or anything, but that's definitely one.
Well, let's shout.
One worth to try.
All the 313 can we get that in supermarkets? Yeah, in supermarkets. Is it available in supermarkets?
No, not yet.
No.
Where can people get hold of it if they wanted to try some?
In some select bars in London and then online on our online shop.
Online. Right, online. So if you get online, tinyrebel.beer.uk. Yeah, just Google it. So that's a search engine. You type words in, and it picks it up. Tiny Rebel 313, highly recommend it. Great start to the day. That we've also lined our stomach with some wicked food. So we're going to go back to Bristol.
We've got an all-you-can-eat wings night to go to tonight at Burger Theory in Bristol.
Yes.
I think we'll probably sit here for a little bit longer to digest, drink some more beers, sit in the sun. Just keep enjoying our day out, I reckon.
Yeah, great. Then we've got a big PR night with press coming to the same evening, where it's your job to try and stay sober and tell everyone about how brilliant Wingfest Bristol is.
Yeah, tonight I've got the speech, we've got the spiel, because we've still got a few more tickets for Bristol Wingfest.
Friday and Sunday?
Friday evening are tickets available, Saturday evening are tickets available, and Sunday day. It's Saturday day that is sold out. But we've still got plenty of time to go, so if you fancy coming, jump online and get your tickets.
You've seen our content, it's an amazing day out, and I would argue that fun factor and vibe, I don't think anyone comes close to the West Country. It is a brilliant event, a great venue in an amphitheatre, brilliant acoustics, all the trailers are visible to see, the stage is centre point, there's a river behind. What more do you want? Good people, cider.
And we'll be there. If that's the icing on the cake.
You found that too funny, which makes it even more funny.
Please.
What are you drinking, mate? He's on that cloudy stuff. I feel a bit like that. I've only had a pint and a half and a couple of shots.
Yeah, we're in a brewery and he walks in and orders tequila shots straight away.
As you do.
Just in case, just to grease the wheels.
You need to grease the wheels,
the review wheels.
All right, here we go. So we just got here now, Burger Theory, press evening. Let's go and enjoy ourselves. We've got some press coming in now, got to talk. This is a chance for us to step up now and talk about Wingfest, try and promote it to the press. Interesting, not our usual bag, but You know what? I think I'm going to enjoy this one. It's a good coffee, right?
This is one of the best Italian restaurants in Bristol.
Oh, restaurant.
Yeah, it's actual restaurant.
Look, Oscar, our favourite coffee is at a local Italian deli where we live, Chibo.
Yep.
Lovely blend.
Yeah.
The latte, they serve it in a little glass.
I'm not sure actually.
Here we go, this is the test.
I normally have a glass of wine, so we'll have a look.
How does the Bristol coffee stack up against the Bedford coffee? Bristol versus Bedford. Here with Boss Finesse.
Come on.
Oh yeah, how are you?
I'm good, mate. How are you? One espresso?
Yeah, what do you boys want?
Latte, please, my friend.
Lattes.
So what do they do here? Tell me about food. Is it like a
Pasta, yeah, it's pasta.
Pizza?
Nah, no pizza, it's pasta. They got Pasta Ripiena next door, one of Bristol's most renowned pasta restaurants, a part of the Pasta Loco group. Honestly, Matt, you need to come try it. Seriously,
good.
yeah, it's phenomenal. I swear to God.
The Bristol food scene's good, right?
Best in the country, mate.
There we go.
Yeah, take that with chest as well. Best in the country.
It's a mad place, Bristol. It's a lot of fun. I've said this before. I've spent a lot of time in Bristol. I absolutely love the place. Cool, vibrant, amazing people. Love to party. Love to have a good time. I've done some good reviews here as well. I enjoyed the place.
Oh.
I'm not going to give it a score. No score for decoration, but it's got to taste in a glass, just how we like it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's good.
It's
good. Hey, he tells no lies.
I know my shit, trust me. I've been in the game too long.
You know, it's good. Really good.
This is fantastic, you know. I swear to God, you
We
need
should
to
do
try
a
it.
day tour with you.
Yeah, 100%.
Hey, let us know in the comments. You want to do a day tour with Hot Boss Finesse?
Yeah, let's have it.
Like, if you're going to come to Bristol, you can't. Who else are you going to?
Innit?
Come on, bruv.
Come on, there's no one else. I'm the boy, mine.
So yeah, Bristol people. We've got some cracking places here. We've got Sandwich down there. We've been there, haven't we? 10 out of 10. Amazing place. Huge sandwiches, massive muffins. Some great collabs. Queues down the street. Sandwich giveaways.
We
It's
also
a
got
belter.
Nick the Blade.
Nick, how are you, Nick? You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Boss Finesse took us up the street for a coffee. Yeah, strong. Italian coffee, I think it's my favourite. It's sharp and has a bit of a bitterness to it. When you equalise that with the sugar, and you get these little moody little glass cups as well.
I mean, I think the little cups are the way to go. A big coffee can be a little bit too much sometimes.
Stupid huge mugs.
No need for it, really.
Did you see my mug I have in the morning?
What do you have? Right, is it one with the little
Sports Direct
handle? No, I don't mind them. You can get all of them.
It's the size of Sports Direct Cup. It's big. It's like a litre.
28 miles.
Is it?
Yeah, it's big.
28-mile run. All right, I've done this now. I've got to take it back. That was pretty much in real time, by the way.
All right.
See you in a sec.
See ya.
What can we expect from these wings, Rich?
I actually don't know these flavours at all. I mean, they're all barbecue, which is interesting. And they're not fried, these are barbecue wings. I believe that's correct, isn't it?
Those barbecue.
Yeah.
Smell lovely.
These are honey sesame with Vietnamese chili.
Oh, yeah.
Any good?
Like a barbecue style wing. Very soft and supple, moist, tender. Sometimes it's a nice wing like that. You can relax into it. However, we like a little bit of crisp there. But the end, like this one for example, it's got that char to it. Let me try one of these. Sorry guys, I'm going in. Let's see if that's got that crisp. Certainly looks like it has. Yeah. A little bit more bite, a little bit more purchase, perfectly cooked. Look at that white. Nice clean bone, so you know it's fresh meat. Hasn't been frozen.
Smells good.
Frozen wings. They've got a dark bone. Brings the moisture out. That's no dark bones. Nothing against dark bones. You like dark bones? Get it up, yeah. For me now, not feeling no dark bone.
An hour or so.
These are solid wings. I describe these as fancy beer wings.
These are good, very good pub. Like, not better than pub, actually, but like, you know when you go to pub you get a barbecue wing, even the sauce. I mean, look at that come off the bone.
You don't want to lick my finger? Now, the big review is that what Terry mentions. Terry, you've eaten at quite a few places now, bro. Give us a live
Tyrone.
Oh, more wings.
What flavours have we got there?
Buffalo blue,
All the Instagram tops.
and then you've got maple, chipotle, and ranch.
It's like feeding time at the zoo.
Terry, what's your verdict?
Sauce is great. Meat is good and white and soft. That's good stuff. Good wing.
Now these look like a step change, bro. If I was a racing driver, I feel like it's changed gear.
We're into second.
We're into second gear now, bro.
Any better?
I'm interested with these.
Buffalo. Come on, Nick. Let's give Nick's an experienced man. Let's
A barbecue buffalo just sounds delightful.
Sorry, there's loads more coming as well. So that's the buffalo and blue, and then you've got maple, chipotle, and
Not had many buffalo that have been barbecued.
Oh, very nice.
Soft, supple, moist.
Fell off the bone.
I'm a massive punter for lumps of blue cheese.
Oh, stop it! It's
Like,
got that on it.
It is. It can really amplify.
Everyone fucks around with the sauce. Get the real stuff on there, right?
Chuck some blue cheese on it, and you can't go wrong.
Eat the Bird did that at Wingfest. It was really nice. Also did a ranch dust.
Tell you what, it's a very. Oh, I tell you what.
That is magnificent.
Really, we're actually into fourth gear here. We've really jumped up the levels.
Okay.
Going again.
That is not a pub wing.
Okay.
The other two were look, don't confuse me here. They were a little bit on the basic end of the spectrum, but still delicious. It's anything but basic. Nice intricacy, got a powder on top, they're not sure what that is. The buffalo's rich around the outer coating of the wing, soft, supple, very nice to eat. You got that star product, there's really nice blue cheese on top, equalising that spice. If you haven't been to Wingfest before, this is the sort of wings you get, like something a bit of standard, something a bit of something going on. Take the greenery off, we're not, you know.
Just crushing it. Nice cook.
All right.
It's fine.
It's fine.
fine.
Okay.
Seven.
It's lovely, but the buffalo there's the winner.
Rich, how's the day going?
The day's going well. We're eating some nice wings in and around Bristol, I think. Are we these nice wings? We're enjoying ourselves. These guys have they're in the sort of the barbecue category, which is one of the things that we've introduced this year. Previously it was buffalo wing, wild wing with the two categories, and this year we've added a barbecue wing, which obviously these guys would be placed well to enter.
It's home time. We've had an amazing day. Rich, was that a success?
Yeah, that was a success, wasn't it? I always think when we come to Bristol we have a good time, or not just Bristol, but this part of the country. So today we're at Newport. We've once again found some great food.
Great wings here as well, by the way.
Great wings.
Really nice. Wasn't sure I was hungry enough to all that food earlier, but they went down a treat.
Did they?
Really, really nice.
Yeah.
I saw you doing a bit of sort of smoozing and talking to the press. How did that go?
A lot of these guys have been to Wingfest before.
That's an easy sell then.
So they just basically come down to have a good time, talk about how good it was last year, what they're excited about this year. But what they also do is we give them a sneak preview of the lava wing sauce.
Cool.
So in about another half an hour, I'll let the braver of these content creators, bloggers, journalists try the lava wing sauce and watch them as they all instantly regret it.
Well, thanks for having us today.
Hey, thank you as always.
Little sort of final push. If you want to come along to any of the Wing Fests and you've missed the boat this year, say you're from Birmingham or Manchester, so they might have already been and gone. Next year, the tickets go on sale in January?
Tickets go on sale for pretty much all the events in January, that's right.
I can't recommend it enough, it's fantastic. Not only do you eat great wings, it's a super day out with great people, family friendly.
Yeah.
You know, it's magical place to be, I promise you that. It's fun, there's events on, there's things going on. Rich has done a wonderful job. So, Bristol, we're out. We've got a long trip home. Callum's got to go back to his newborn. Terry is ready for a big trip. Yes. Disco fever.
I'm going to go take Bristol on. See you
There we
later.
go. Good
See you
luck.
later, man. Thank you
Thanks
very much. Cheers, guys.
If you enjoyed today's video, like, subscribe, share, do what you need to do. Get in the comments. Got quite a lot to talk about. I've enjoyed that today. If you've enjoyed it, let us know. Callum, welcome back, brother.
Thank you.
Bosh.
See it's Big Daddy B, Pugs and Matt on a mission to find who's got the fastest, freshest food in the kitchen. Different places, different flavours, try different things. Who's the ruler of ribs? Where's the winner of wings? Who's the king of kebabs? Where's the boss of the burger?